Thank you, Lasca Hirdach. I spoke last week, Minister, about nursing homes and directors of nursing that have years of experience and make assessments for tests for all other viral infections except for COVID-19. And that they have to go through a GP, and the GP has to visit the home, but GPs don't necessarily visit homes every day. So while I might call my GP and organise a test quite quickly, they can't. Or if it's out of hours, I can call my out of hours service and they too can organise a test without delay. But a nursing home might have to wait for the GP to come in and officially say that a test is needed. And then the nursing home actually does the test themselves. So this to me seems like a delay, an unnecessary delay, and I would hope that that could be fixed. I also understand from a GDPR point of view that when it comes to blanket testing, the results go to the employee rather than the employer. And I'm just wondering if the employee consents, could the results also be shared with their employers so that the employer and the home can make sure that they can coordinate and manage their staffing and safety protocols more safely. You know the strains of staffing levels. I want to ask you about the turnaround times for tests for private nursing homes and if they're prioritised in the same way as hospitals. Minister, can I just ask you about the COVID app and why people that are diagnosed with COVID-19 only receive their code to input into the app, which kicks off the automatic phone-based contact tracing after the HSE contact tracing has reached out personally. So basically, you get a text to say whether or not you have or you haven't got COVID-19. Should the code that you can put into your phone not be given at that stage if it's a positive result, rather than waiting for the contact tracing team to get in contact and then send you a text with the codes? I think that too might speed up the process. The news about vaccine development is very encouraging, and I'm wondering where we are with the vaccine uptake strategy. I would recommend that somebody meets with the Psychological Society of Ireland, who's put together a report on influencing vaccine behaviour. And I think they're in a really strong position because of their experience in behavioural change and in health to inform a communication strategy, which is going to be really essential. I mean, 1.5 million people die each year from not getting vaccines, according to the PSI. In the Ipsos MRBI RT survey, 1/3 of people in their respondents said they would be unsure about a vaccine, and 12% said that they wouldn't take it. And they recommend an approach that is about altruism and good citizenship rather than fear-based messaging, and to tease out how to avoid the choice anxiety, taking into consideration where we are at the moment in relation to behavioural challenges. I also want to raise maternity hospitals once again, Minister. These women need more compassion and transparency. I think the partners are willing to do anything, if it's paperwork or tests, whatever. And so can we come up with a common sense approach as we exit level 5. 1 in 5 women suffer mental health problems in pregnancy or after birth. Some of these are mild and some are severe, and if untreated, it can have a significant impact on family relationships. So has the department been liaising with the specialist perinatal mental health services to establish if there has been an increase in women seeking treatment since March, and what measures are being taken to address the issue? I heard that water births have been ceased, which I'm a bit confused about, because water births can happen at home, and that might be a way to reduce the spread of infection. I just also want to ask about weddings and funerals, and if the numbers are going to be considered, are going to be changed at all as we look at levels. And the last question is, can the Minister advise if children's swimming lessons could be included as a controlled sport under level 3, because swimming is a life skill and not just a sport? Thank you.